Last year, when all my plans failed, I felt stuck. I stopped believing that I'll be able to achieve the things I always wanted to achieve, like becoming a YouTuber. All those uploads, regular work I put in, started seeming like a dead end. But as you can see, I'm here now. That's because I realized that it wasn't because of my situation, it was because of my mindset, which was, by the way, partially implanted by school. But I'll tell you about why school is to blame later. Right now, I'll tell you the crazy thing. Self-doubt like this happens when you're looking at the big picture. Yes, that very thing that everybody's telling you to do. Look at the big picture, don't focus on the immediate goals. This is actually pretty much incorrect and actually dangerous. You might think that if you have a big goal, then you'll know your direction, but instead it leads to procrastination. Imagine you want to become a boxer, and instead of focusing on step 1, you immediately start focusing on how to be the best boxer in the world. You make it your ultimate goal. You focus on this. You spend time and effort developing a strategy, but will there be any result? The truth is, there's literally zero chance that you will find a way to defeat him at your current level. The exact same thing happens when you are setting a crazy goal and focusing all your attention and effort on thinking about how to achieve it. Like, you see, there is no procrastination if a man dies while trying to squat 200 kilos at his first day in the gym. It's not procrastination, it's just that he was incapable of doing it at his current level. Instead, in all those examples, the correct way is to focus on the first step. In the example with boxing, the first step is to go to the boxing gym. That's it. You don't have to develop a strategy to defeat the current champion, because you will be unable to do this at your current level. Just start putting in the work, start doing it regularly, and soon enough, you will be strong enough to challenge your local champion. Then you will make some more steps, and only after you achieve the level high enough, you will be able to start understanding how to achieve your ultimate goal. You might not know how to make $1 million right now, but you might have an idea on how you can make some spare money. Start with that, then you will improve, then you will see more opportunities. That's how it works everywhere in life. Any growth happens step by step. You don't teach a newborn how to ride a snowboard. Now, what does the school have to do with this? You see, learning in school is actually reversed from what it's supposed to be. First, you get all the answers, and only then you start answering questions. This is the exact opposite of what I just described. In real life, you get a question first, then you try something, see if it works, and then either solve your question or continue trying until you solve it. That school mindset implanted into you is what makes you procrastinate. School also makes you fear mistakes. You know what? I think I'll record another video about school. There is too much to say about it. So let's get back to the top. Another cause of self-doubt is focusing on things you cannot control. Not everything in our lives is possible to change. This is called your zone of control. The more you develop yourself, the bigger your zone of control is. But when you have no money and no influence, your zone of control is very, very small. So focusing on those things that you cannot change is unproductive. Instead, you need to aim to put 90% of your effort towards the things that you can control. You need to always think about what you can do right now, at this very moment, with the resources you have right now at this very moment. Of course, it would be great to have unlimited resources to do whatever you want, but this is impossible, so you have to work with what you have and leave the rest for the future you. You will have more resources to come up with something, because guess what? You will create those resources and opportunities for the future you. And again, I believe schools implanted this incorrect mindset into us. Getting all the answers before you got any questions is what leads to the exact mindset we just fought against. It makes you think you need to learn all the information first, develop the perfect plan, and only then act and immediately achieve all your goals. But in real life, it doesn't work like that. In real life, you barely see 2 steps ahead, and to see the rest of the staircase, you need to make the first step. So go ahead and make that step right now. Like, sub, share this video. I see you in the next one, and remember, discipline is freedom.